Hey guys, this is Shivnath, and in this video we are going to see how we can make adjustments for the payable hours that was left out the previous financial year. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we have to see is how to access the last year payable hour records. So in order to do that, you have to come to any user. So let me show you in my local records how it is gonna work, because I don't want to modify the records that are there in the live server. So let's see. So you can see that this is my local server, and here I'm going to access account settings, and then I'm going to go to extra payable hours. You must be familiar with this section. So I will come to this section, and here I will click on this payable hour adjustments, and you will see that last financial year is from January 1st to December 31st 2019. Here below you will see that I will get all the stats of the last financial year. So what is important here is this remaining. So in the annual leaves hours, you will see that remaining is minus 3 hours 55 minutes. That means that I might have taken the leaves more than I had. So that is why it is minus 3 hours 55 minutes. And for toil time, for extra payable hours. So for a particular user, you might not have all 4 of it. It will only happen in case of the user having all 4 of this. In case of Bobbit, let's see what he has got. So if we come here, you will see that he has got only annual leave hours, and his remaining time is 19 hours 48 minutes. So let's come back to my local machine and let's make some adjustments. You will see that there is this make adjustments link here. So you have to just click on it, and it will last FY annual leave hours adjustments. So it will show you what kind of adjustments we are trying to make. So we are going to subtract 3 hours 55 minutes from the AL this year. You can also add it if you want, but because it is in minus, it makes sense to deduct it from the payable hours. So I'm going to deduct it. You will notice when you click on that submit button, you will see adjustment done. You can no longer make adjustment for that last year's annual leave because you have already made the adjustment. And you will notice that there is this new record that has formed here, and you will see the type of the record is adjustment. This allotted will come if you come to this form and you give it intentionally, and when you make some adjustments, it will be shown as adjustments. Let me try out in another place. For AL, you can have both positive and negative values, because a user can take the AL beforehand even when they have not earned it yet, so the value can go in negative. But for other type of payable hours, they cannot become negative, so you can only add it. So let's add it. You will see that it has also become adjustment done, and a new record has been formed here which has added 10 hours to the toil time payable hours. So once it is done, we can come to this timesheet section, and let's look at how this has impacted our records. So I was just testing it, so let me just remove this. Alright, so let's go to this financial year statistics, and in this section you will find that we are currently seeing the current financial year record. If you come down here, you will see that allotted is minus 2 hours 31 minutes. So how this calculation was made? So let's see. Here we are subtracting minus 3 hours 55 minutes, and here we are seeing that our current annual leave hours is minus 2 hours 31 minutes. How is that? So let's see the details of it. So AL from work hours. So your max limit of annual leave this financial year is 35. So from where this is coming? This is coming from this section. For this current financial year, I have set the AL limit to 35. Actually, it is going to be 35, not 35 days actually. So here in this section, it is reflected like that. Okay, so if we make any change to this one, so let's make it 28. So if we make it 28 and update it, and we come to this timesheet section, and in the financial year statistics, you will see that this value actually changed. Let's see how the calculations was made. So here you can see that for this financial year, I have got annual leaves count of 28 days, and the approved work time for this financial year is 9 hours. So it is this one. Okay. Then annual leave calculations below. AL from work hours 12.07% of 9 hours is 1 hour 5 minutes. Adjustment that we saw there is minus 3 hours 55 minutes, and that is why we have got the final allotted will be minus 2 hours 50 minutes. It is getting subtracted from this positive value. Because I have requested 1 hour and it was never approved, it is still minus 2 hours 50 minutes. Let's see if we make some changes here. It is annual leave, let's see, on hold, approve. Once I approve it, if I come to this section, you will see that it has become minus 3 hours 35 minutes because it was already minus 2 hours 50 minutes. We deducted 1 more hour, it has become minus 3 hours 55 minutes of annual leave. So this is how you are going to make the adjustments. So if I go to the request form where you request it, you will see something similar to that. It will show you that total allotted is minus 2 hours 50 minutes, and this one is this. Still you can make request. So notice I have requested 10 more hours of AL. I make the submission and I come to records, annual leave. Because I am the admin here, I can approve it from here only. And if I go to financial year statistics, you will notice earlier it was minus 3 hours 50 minutes, now it is minus 13 hours 50 minutes. And if we go to the calculations, you will see that how this calculation has happened. So this is how you have to use these sections. And here you will find that I have got these 4 widgets because I have 4 kinds of payable hours from the previous year. But in case a user doesn't have 4 kinds of payable hours, you will just find 1 kind of payable hours. In this case, let's add, this is Bobbit, let's add it, and you will see that it gets added here. But I don't want to do that because I'm not the admin of it, so this will get removed, and you can just so this is how the adjustable payable hours work in the system. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.